and there have been some spins during the safety car run, so they are investigating it on turn 3 and turn 15. There were some spins, so they will be
Yeah.
investigating it.
Yesterday's qualifying was very exciting too, wasn't it?
Oh, that was exciting. And the weather was good too.
Yeah, the weather was good, and like the pole position, he
Mhm.
did like 26 seconds or something.
26 seconds
That was
is.
really fast, and he was like a perfect lap. Yeah,
Yes.
yesterday it was really good, great lap.
Like Ronnie does it sometimes, right? You have
Mm,
him
mm,
running the last,
yeah, yeah,
the last attack,
yeah, yeah,
and then boom, you have the
yeah. What he said,
the
it's like
time.
they really concentrate for that one lap. It's one
They
lap.
do. It's
At,
one lap.
at the moment, presently, for the GT 500s, you have one lap. He
Hmm.
says, like you use this one lap for qualifying. All the other laps, the car isn't, I mean, the tires aren't warm enough or too warm or something like that. So, he really had to concentrate on this one lap to go. It was exciting, wasn't it?
It was
And he
exciting. It
said,
was.
yeah, like a minute and 26 seconds with like no breathing almost. He's like going, yeah. And he said, he broke, he used the brake so late.
Hmm.
And he was just like, the car has to stop and
No,
do what I want.
no.
And it did. And so that's really amazing. They
Hmm.
are so good with that car in
Yes.
controlling, the in controlling the whole apex, the line,
Yeah.
and everything.
Perfect line,
Yeah.
really. And Tsugiyo,
Mm.
Matsuda
Mm,
Tsugiyo
mm,
went
mm,
for the Q1,
mm,
and they used the same tires, so
mm,
he kind of gave him the right information
mm, mm.
to till which point he can,
Yeah.
keep the braking,
Yeah.
keep it, and then
Yep.
go for the braking. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
think
they're
that
really
was
good
good
teamwork.
teammates.
These
Yeah,
guys, they know each other for a long
a
time,
long
right?
time.
And of course, as we all know, uh, he's Italian, but perfect in Japanese.
Is he Italian?
And a press conference, everything is in Japanese,
Everything in
Yeah,
fluent Japanese,
amazing.
fluent.
And then the 300, the top 300, Sasha. Sasha, he just joined GT this year, and
Hmm.
also he races F3 in
F3.
Japan,
He
and
did.
he
He
won.
won.
He won the first race
Amazing.
last 2 weeks
Impressive.
ago. Yeah, he's doing very well. Very well. New star, and the team is very happy with him.
Hmm.
Sasha, so there are, of course, new teammates. Also, the team itself, the GT3 is a new team
Hmm.
with Kondo Racing also, started a GT 300 team. And
Did it happen back in history that a new team
yeah,
gets pole position
yeah,
on the second race of the
exactly.
season?
But a very experienced team in a way,
Experienced. Because
because they do
yeah.
the 500s for a long time, and they have really great results. Last year, yeah, also, yeah, and also Super Formula too. Kondo Racing has
Kondo
Super
Racing too,
Formula as well.
and the mechanics and the team of the 56 car, they came from the Super Taikyu,
Oh,
the
I
yeah
see.
Estai.
Super Taikyu,
They
which are
used to,
long endurance races, national races
yes,
in
they
Japan.
have, and they did
Yeah, yeah.
well. I don't know. It's not maybe wrong to call it a step up to the Super GT.
Yeah, yeah, I see.
That's what they wanted to do for
Oh,
the
I
past
see.
few
Yeah.
years,
Oh,
and
wow. So
now,
they had really great results for the
yeah,
first
they
race.
did.
I
They
mean,
did.
second
Super
race.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Fabulous. I mean, he said like we weren't expecting these results, but they were so happy. Also, there's been a lot of development of the tires, the Yokohama
Hmm.
tires,
There
and
was,
yeah,
yes.
and that's what they were very happy with all the work they have worked on, especially in the dry. And what they said is in the rain, the tires themselves are still under development for that car, so they are still working on them. So once now it's raining, that was probably what they struggled. The rain started, and it's not their strongest point, but hopefully the sun will come out and we can see some
We
more
will see.
performance of the 300s.
We will. Let me check on my radar.
Uh-huh. To see where's the
Yes.
rain.
Everyone
Yeah.
can, by the way, download these apps so you can check your radar on your phone. So, we are going to have no rain starting from about In 10 minutes, it looks like. Oh, but after that, heavy rain is going to come back. Well, it's only on my radar, so you never know whether this is the true forecast or not. We will see. We all just really, really hope that the weather clears out and it's okay to have rain, but not too heavy. We will see what happens. At this time, we do not have any information of when the race is going to restart. So we just give you some more information about Super GT, I believe.
Yeah, and right now in Europe, we're like 7, 8 hours behind.
Behind
So,
us.
morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, yeah. Saturday, good morning, yeah, everyone. Friday night, partying. Ready?
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, in Europe, in most of the countries, it was. I mean, everywhere it was right. Only in Australia and New Zealand, we're actually
Yeah.
later,
Yeah,
right?
later, yes.
It's about 2 hours ahead.
Are you guys awake? Well, if not, you have the opportunity to see the race again in 3 weeks on the YouTube.
Jan, hello,
So
Jan. How are you?
yes.
Okay. Oh, great.
Oh,
Look,
we have some
information.
information. The
Mhm.
restart will
Mhm.
be
Mhm.
3:33.
Mm.
So
Oh.
that means in 10 minutes
Mhm.
we will have it.
Oh,
Oh, look
look.
at this.
Yeah, look at
We see
that.
some blue sky.
And isn't it beautiful? I mean, this track is situated in a very, very big. We're about 30 k's from the ocean,
Mhm.
and obviously we have the highest mountain in Japan. Just not here. Those aren't those. We have Mount Fuji, but they're pretty good too, pretty high and
Pretty high, yes.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
And we just had our spring going into early summer, I suppose.
Mhm.
We have all the new green leaves. It's very beautiful.
Very beautiful. I mean, this morning you could see Mount Fuji
Yeah.
so beautifully,
Oh yeah.
and especially it's at Golden Week. He still has. Is it?
He?
Is it a he? It? Is it a she? Well, the mountain.
For the ladies, it's a he.
It's a he. So Mount Fuji still has some snow
Yeah,
on top,
yeah,
so it's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. It
Nice
snowed.
color.
It snowed in April,
Yeah.
so it's so beautiful. Yeah, when we have still some snow melting away day by day, but now,
Yes.
yeah,
It
we're
snowed in April.
it did
It
here.
did. Oh,
Yeah.
that's why there's
So
so much
yeah.
snow.
So during the test of Super GT, it was very white. It was really white. And it was cold too
Ah,
out
yes,
here.
it did snow on the circuit too.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard. Yes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it's funny. Some here in November too, sometimes November, December, we get some snow on the track and it's very pretty. It's cold though. Well, but
Mhm.
today, no. Today it's very warm outside. So as we just said earlier, about 19 degrees Celsius. So the heat, the cold is not the problem. It was just the rain, but it's just passing by rain.
Passing by.
Due to the big mountain, Mount Fuji, etc., that we have
Mhm.
around here. So we are in about 550 meters above sea level, and Mount Fuji is just behind us, 3,700 meters. A lot of people climb Mount Fuji. It's not open yet, so you can't. Oh, there is a season
A
where you
season
can
during summer
climb.
you
Yeah,
can climb.
yeah, but
Mhm.
unfortunately not ready yet.
Yet.
Still some snow
Yes.
there, but soon we'll be
But
fine.
soon, which means that we have another race during summer at
Yeah.
the Fuji Speedway circuit. But
Yeah.
by that time, you will see a gray mountain.
Yeah.
Yes,
This year.
without any snow. So.
Right, right. So we are only starting the season. It's only our second race. Then we go from here, we go continue around Japan.
Mhm.
Eventually in June we're going to
To
Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah, it's
Chang
beautiful.
International
Yeah,
Circuit.
very
Beautiful
nice there.
circuit,
Buriram
yes.
city. And then after that we come back to Japan. We come back to Fuji again. So
Mhm.
after this race, then we go to Suzuka
Suzuka.
Circuit for a
World
very
famous
long race. Yeah,
Suzuka.
yeah, 500 k's. Is it? No,
No,
250. It's a
it's a normal 300. It
300. Oh,
used to be
right.
yeah the 1000K, but then
Yeah. Now
because
it's a three. Yeah.
we have they have the 10 hours
Mhm.
endurance race,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
they did change to
Yeah, we
that,
have a
and
300.
we
Yeah,
have
in
the 300.
end of May in
Mhm.
the famous Suzuka circuit where we have the Formula One in October. Yeah. we have WEC in October, right? Here at Fuji
Yes, we do.
Speedway. Yeah.
However,
Mhm.
when we have the WEC
Mhm.
happening on the Fuji circuit,
Yeah.
we Super GT will have the DTM
Yeah.
race that will
In
be
Germany.
in Germany.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
November. Oh
Yeah.
no, on yes, in Germany. In
Yeah.
Germany,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So
That
we
is
will have some of the. Yeah. In October, Super
October.
GT
Yes, the
will
October race.
bring. So each of the GT 500s will bring a
Mm-hmm.
car. So there'll be
To
about,
Germany,
yeah,
yeah.
3 cars or so. And then in November, 23,
November,
24th, we will have all the DTM
all the DTM cars.
shipped in and joining
Wow.
our, yeah, we will have two sprint races, one on Saturday, one on Sunday,
Hmm.
qualifying. It'll be very exciting, and it's here at
That
this
is a
track.
dream come
Yeah,
true.
and if we
Really,
have already
that's
100,000 people, can you imagine how many people we will have? So with the GT 500s, we have obviously the three big manufacturers, right? We have the Hondas, the Nissans, and the Toyotas. And then when the DTM comes on, we have six world
manufacturers.
manufacturers. It will be so exciting. Yeah,
Exciting.
yeah.
So we're getting ready to restart the race.
Mm-hmm.
Restart is at
We've got 5 more minutes to
3:33,
go.
so 5 more
So
minutes. Yeah.
everybody, get ready, get your cup of tea, your morning
did,
cup
did
of
you
tea.
did you see before the drivers rushing back to the cars? There were some running.
They're like, oh, it's time to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So people from all around the world, get your cup of tea because we're ready to start. And it seems that it's hardly raining anymore, no?
No rain anymore, I believe. But
Oh, it stopped raining.
it did
Fabulous.
stop, which means that they
Look
need
at
to look
this.
at the tires.
Yeah.
Once they clean out the tires by driving through, it gets dry.
Yeah.
At one point,
Yeah.
there will be a line which is dry.
It'll be a line entering pit lane for changing tires.
Yes. But the thing is, if it's a timing where you could do a pit stop, because the 500K
We have
to,
two pit stops
you
at
have to
least.
do at least two
Two.
pit stops.
And two driver
Yes.
changes.
So if you
Yes?
manage to do the first pit stop while changing the tires to the dries,
Yeah. Yeah.
then you win a lot of,
Time.
you
Yeah.
save a lot of
You
time,
save
I
you
would
save
say.
time. Yeah. But it depends on the strategy. But then some might go really light,
Maybe.
not much fuel, and then they use the opportunity to go faster, get enough time, then come back. Oh, it's interesting. It'll be very interesting to see the different strategies of all this.
So many
So we
teams
have
and so many
44 cars, right?
strategies.
44 cars all.
44 cars.
44 on the track,
We
right?
have 45 cars on the
45.
track, yes.
So that's quite a lot, and all of you know all of them different strategies.
They
Yeah.
are, right now in the pits. It's a chaos of, the strategies. They are thinking of what to do, when to have the pit stops, and so the pit stop is about changing tires. Some maybe not. Okay, now that we have the wet tires, I believe that everyone is going to change the tires by the next pit
Yeah.
stop. We they need to change the drivers. That's the rule.
Yeah. Yep.
So we
Two
will have
two
the
pit stops, two driver
two pit
changes.
stops. And what is exceptional, what is about this 500K race is that we have some third third drivers. We
Yeah,
only have
exactly.
usually we have the A and B, but now we have a C where you can register a C driver.
Yeah.
Some did, some
Yeah.
did not.
Yeah. Mainly 300s
300s, yes.
did, which is really good because then the drivers have a chance, new drivers have a chance to drive and race
Yeah.
in Japan.
Yes.
And they get ready here now for the next race, which is the 500K.
Yes.
So if they do get the chance to go out here, it's pretty good.
They will have another chance in the summer race, maybe.
Right.
Yes.
So it's like a test for some of the new drivers that come join us, right?
Yes.